Hello guys, Weeklo here. Today I would love to show you a little bit how much I suffered during second race of Zwift Racing League. Together with my team, ATGNI, Acne team, I'm not sure actually if I'm saying it right, but with my Acne team, we are competing of Open EMEA W Northern West B1 division of Zwift Racing League, and we are on the second race. We are on the second race, which is point race. There are four sections, four sprint sections, and on which on first you get points. FAL points. So the first at line gets the most points. It goes down from 20 points. The second sprint is FTS, so fastest to sprint, and again third and fourth sprint is first at line. After that, on the finish line, you have additional points based on which position you finish. We are racing on a sugar cookie road. This race I decided to go with Specialized Venge S-Works and the best disc wheels as per zwifterbikes.web.app. It's the best setup. I'm around 80 kilograms and I have around like 300 watts of FTP. And first of all, guys, I struggled. That was one of the hardest race. I'm still learning because it's something new for me. If you check my Zwift power profile, I didn't race that much yet on Zwift, and for me those team races are completely new, but it's a lot of fun to have a possibility to chat with the team members during the race, have some tactic. This is awesome. I strongly recommend, and Zwift Racing League is really well developed in terms of competition, because you are getting into the league which you supposed to have a like similar level on which you are. But the case is, for me within this race, I was asking myself, what am I doing over here? I don't belong here. Those guys are strong, those guys are fast. As you can see, that's only leading. We just started this race and I'm pushing. I'm like, look at the bottom of the screen. Those are like all reds over there, and look at the left top corner. Like I'm most of the time in my red and orange zone. I struggle a lot to stay within with the peloton. At this moment, actually, I managed to keep up a little bit. There are already several attacks. But the idea was to stay at the front, because when the sprint will come, I'm supposed to launch an attack. I have quite decent sprint, so I thought that I might be able to help my team to get some points. But it was so hard to keep up with the peloton, to keep up with the riders. And as you can see, I'm putting 300, 400 watts, and I'm dropping. I'm going on the back of the peloton. I'm right now like 61st out of around 70 riders. There's a small incline just before the first segment with Stoneway sprint. I'm trying to keep up a little bit, so I'm standing on my bike. I'm pushing more watts, 450, 500 watts, a little bit less than 500 watts, and I'm still not moving forward. I'm still struggling to keep with the pace of the peloton, and that was really hard. 400 watts over here. The sprint started. I used my aero boost. I tried to gather some space. I knew at this moment that it's lost. Like only first 20 positions can get some points. I just wanted to keep up with the peloton, and as you can see, there are already some gaps. And that was actually, I would say, new before the race. We were quite sure that after the first sprint there will be separation, and I was mad at myself that at least I couldn't at least to keep up with the front. So over here, as you can see, we're gonna form a small group. It's hard for me to even keep with this a rare group over here. There are several Galaxy riders. I think there's one more rider from my team. I think it's Glenn. We struggled a little bit behind, and as you can see, there are several gaps, and I think some of them will be able to close those gaps. Our group, unfortunately, even though we were putting 300 watts over here, we weren't able to close the gap. I was struggling a lot. So at this very moment, guys from the team said that, okay, if you are not able to keep up with the pace, just try to recover and go for the second sprint. Go for points on fastest to sprint segment, which is Acropolis sprint. And this is what I did actually. As you can see, I backed up a little bit. I tried to, remain in the zone 2, zone 3, just to be at the back of this small group. And when the moment will come, I will just try to smash it. Not many points would be able to gather, but at least something, right? So as you can see, we are getting closer to the sprint. I'm putting a bit more watts. I'm putting my aero boost at this moment, and I'm putting 800, 900 watts over here, and I'm pushing. I just closed my eyes. As you can see, probably over here in a second, I'm gonna fell on the wall on my right, and I'm gonna bounce off because I was kind of over here. Yes, I was kind of unstable. Still trying to remain like 500 watts, pushing my limits, and boom, third place. So yeah, I managed to secure around like 6 points for my team. It's not much, but at least this is what I could do for a team, and I was toasted. At this moment, at this point, I was completely toasted. I knew that the front group is not that far. Like we have only like 10 seconds. Of course, it'll be really hard to sprint till them. It wouldn't be possible. But my goal just right now was stay with this rear group. Stay with them, try to maintain, but they were pushing so much. There weren't any like big attacks over here within this group because there was no sense. It shouldn't make any sense. So yeah, I was just doing my best to remain with them, to stay over here, save some energy, because I knew that hill will come. After this 4 segments, Sugar Cookie looks like that after 4 sprints, 4 segments, there is quite significant uphill. Sugar Cookie, to be exact, is 33.6 kilometers or 20.9 miles with elevation of 251 meters. It's in Watopia, and yeah, it's quite flat on the first like 20 kilometers, but after that on 24th, I think, kilometer, there's this big incline on which I will struggle. You will see me struggling quite a lot. So over here, as I said, I'm trying to just remain on the back, try to survive, save as much energy as I can. And yeah, that's just the plan, Yeah, we are fast forwarding a little bit. There will be I think section, yeah, when there will be a little bit again a little bit incline before the big incline, and guys were pushing so much. And I was dying. As you can see, 300 watts over here. My heart rate will increase significantly in a second. On the microphone, I was telling to my team members that I'm dying, I'm toasted, I cannot push. But it's funny how fast you can say that you are toasted and you are empty, but then you still have a lot of power. We are 35 minutes into the race, so we are just after the halfway through. Again, some flat section, and then it starts. And I think, yeah, this is the moment, yeah, 25th kilometer. This is the moment where the fun part starts. As you can see, there's an incline, 3% of elevation, not much at this moment. I'm trying to remain with the group. No, there will be still, I think, one decline. I will be able to stay with this group. Yeah, I'm pushing as much as I can in my orange zone, my red zone. It was really hard. At least it was fun because some people joined my stream and I could, they could see how much I'm dying over there. And yeah, there's a decline over here, so I'm managing to save a little bit some of my energy. But you can see that still, even though we are going down, I still need to put like 200 watts to 250 watts to remain, to stay with the group. I think there are 3 more players, 3 more riders from our team, so at least I wasn't alone. So I knew that they were suffering together with me. There is still this flat section, and after that we're gonna hit uphill section. Yeah, 200 watts over here. I think the group is easing off because they know that we are heading to this hard section. I'm trying to again remain with the group, and there it comes. There it goes. It was hard, guys. I need to admit that for me, 80 kilograms rider, I can push a little bit at the beginning, but then I'm dropping. And as you can see, there are players which have this feather boost, and I decided not to go for it. I decided to save aero boost together with my team, because we thought that, okay, when we're gonna have the sprint finish, I might be able to beat some of other riders. Each and every each and every position counts. Each and every position adds 1 point, and I thought to myself, okay, if I will survive somehow this uphill section, I might be able to win some sprints at the very end. I'm not sure if what was a good decision, maybe not, but actually if I would even have this feather, I would probably still got dropped. As you can see, I have like 180 beats per minute. My heart is like pumping, exploding out of my chest. There are 2 more riders just behind me. I think they're gonna get me. I think they're gonna go pass through me. Yeah, I was laughing that this TFC guy is on my wheel because I think they were smashing. I think they won this race, or they were like getting a lot of points. And at this very moment when I was laughing at that, he just passed me through. So yeah, there's another guy which is going through. So yeah, I'm just trying to put my pace, and that's it. So after I hit the top of incline of this road, there was a small downhill. Like there was actually a road downhill till the finish. And I had one group in front of me. There were 3 riders which were around from, like, I closed the gap from 10 seconds until like 5, and then they, I think, realized that, oh no, there is a guy just behind us and we need to push, because if he's gonna catch us, he might be a good sprinter. I'm just guessing what they were thinking. So that was my idea, of course, to catch them and try to beat them within the sprint. So I was pushing as much as I could on this downhill section. Like I said, I managed to close the gap, I think maximally for like 3 seconds. But yeah, like, it's the worst position. You see somebody, you're so close, but you are not able to close the gap, because each and every moment when I came closer to them, they were putting some more effort to get rid of me. So there were actually 3 players over here, 3 riders in front of me, but the 3rd guy out of this group dropped. I think he was suffering as much as I did, and I saw that I'm getting closer to him. So that was my opportunity to, get one position more. And I saw that he's slowing down. I think his idea was to get my wheel, but I didn't want to allow him. So yeah, what I did, I just attacked him. The moment when I came closer to him, I rest just a little bit, and the moment when I passed, I put like 500 watts. Boom, here. No can do. You want, sandbag. You want get my wheel. I think he tried to put 3 watts over here per kilogram, but I think he then realized that, nah, I'm not able to catch this guy. So again, I'm chasing the same group. Again, I have like 7 seconds of a gap, which is getting closer to 6, 5. I think again I will try to I'm doing my best, to close this gap as much as I can. But yeah, it's not an easy task. There are still 2 kilometers to go. We are 55 minutes into the race. I'm pushing as much as I can. There's this gravel section, mostly downhill. You can see that I'm still pushing, like I'm on my tempo zone, pushing around 260, 250 watts per, around like 3 watts per kilo. I'm trying to push as much as I can to catch those guys. It's really hard. They are doing a good job actually. And I need to say that this league is crazy. Those B riders are massively strong, and for me it was something new, to learn and to see how much still I need to gather in terms of my fitness. 600 meters to go. Those guys in front of me, only 3 seconds in front of me, but as you can see, they are putting 4 watts per kilogram. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to push. I see them. They are so close, but 300 meters to go. They are putting their aero boosts. I'm putting it also, but they are putting 7 watts per kilo. I wasn't able to close this gap. I'm pushing as much as I can. 300, 400 watts, and there's the finish. One of the hardest races which I conduct. Had a lot of fun actually. Finished up 58, I think, out of 68 riders. I managed to get around 10 points to my team. Had a lot of fun. Hope to get back to the racing as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this type of video, I encourage you to click this subscribe button, hit a like, and join me on my journey on my Twitch channel. See ya!